Khorakiwala, if you could just run us through the first quarter highlights, what's led to this loss narrowing down in the first quarter?
Current quarter we had growth of 13% on a consolidated basis. India grew by about 30%. This was two factors. One was the real growth which we had, and also some compensation coming from GST last year. And also we had a new leadership. Mr. Vijesh Gupta, Dr. Vijesh Gupta joined us as a president. So, and I think this kind of a growth of 10 to 12% in India is a very sustainable growth. The second element of growth came from the US, which is 20% growth and sales growth, and that is mainly because of some of the products we started manufacturing from third party, and they are now gradually coming into the play. The other aspect of our narrowing the EBIT profitability and also improving EBITDA margin is we have contained the cost over the year and also improved our gross margin by about 1.5%.
Okay. Could you also tell me about the India business, because that's seen some good growth? Was there any new launch of a drug in India? And if so, how were the volumes in the first quarter?
I think we have focused on more of a consolidation in the first quarter, and we would be introducing a new product in the coming quarters. And I think it is better performance and efficiencies and productivity of our field force which resulted in the growth. And out of this growth, 10 to 12 to 15% is a very sustainable growth in the future.
Any details that you can share with us on this new launch?
We would be launching some of the products in a diabetic portfolio, which is one of the major thrusts.
US markets grew by 20% year on year. Do you see the pricing pressure in US coming down anytime soon?
I believe what has happened, whatever was the price pressure over the last few years, it is now getting stabilized at the same level. Our growth is coming because we introduced new products which was now made available through third-party manufacturing, and some more product will be available as we go ahead in the next few quarters. So US will continue to provide us decent growth.
Now, in terms of US markets, the pricing pressure, do you think US is still a lucrative market for new niche launches, and how critical is this market for you?
Let me put it to you, this is US contributes about little less than 20% of our business, so it is unquestionably an important market, and we believe as time progresses, we are also working on remedial action as far as the US FDA related issue is there, and we hope that one of our Waluj facility we should be able to offer for inspection by year end. So US will continue to remain an important market for us.
Can you talk us about the new facility which you've just inaugurated in Dubai, and how will this change life for Wockhardt?
Our new Dubai facility, which is worth where we invested $40 million, is primarily meant for new chemical entities, the new drugs which we are discovering in our antibiotic space. These new drugs are basically in phase 3 clinical trial, and we expect the drug, one of the drug, to file early in 2020, and thereafter this facility will be commercially commissioned. We also must say that the clinical trial we conducted on our 7712-349 phase 3 is completed as far as India is concerned, and we expect that we would be in the Indian market for those two molecules next year.
Right. Mr. Khorakiwala, this is a little outside the purview, but your shareholders are a soured lot ever since the FDA issues did crop up. What's the message that you'd like to send out to them?
I would say that as a company, one must look holistically as a global business. US is an important part of our business. But also India, we are doing extremely well. Europe is an important part of our business. And therefore, as a company, we are not completely dependent in US. We are now getting the growth of 20% last quarter. We will continue to get this growth and even more. And we expect that one of our facility which we offer, where remedial action will be over in Waluj sometime year end, we should see a better sales coming out of US operation, definitely much more so in the next year.